I'm gonna sleep on my bed so hard later.
I'll sleep so fucking hard, man.
That's part of my problem. I keep passing out in the living room on the floor.
Yeah. I see where that is a problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Gage.
Yo.
You got room for a power strip?
Uh.
Is it gonna put a hinker in? How much?
You can unplug computer temporarily.
Yeah. Put. Yeah. This. Put me.
Alright, now you gotta plug
We're good.
it in because my computer's out of juice. We're running out of juice.
So I've been living on not beds for 16 years, so it's hard to break that habit.
Not beds?
Yeah.
Dude,
Futons,
ever
couches,
since I moved in here, man,
floors.
I have those complete man moments where I'm like watching TV on the couch and I just fucking nap on the couch.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah. That's man Gage.
Recliners.
Is it gonna make it?
Oh yeah. We're there.
We're there.
Have y'all seen the trailer for the new Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. Let's just go back in and get this nurse to get the catheter out.
We don't need a nurse to do that.
Oh, man. It seems like they're hitting the like the over the top like raunchiness a little bit more.
They should.
And but like, cause like, okay, there was that scene with the old woman at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Just
and
above
then,
the giblets.
And then yeah, I was like, oh, okay. And then like as soon as he like took his hand out and it was all dust, I was like, okay, that was funny. The payoff was worth it. We're taking selfies here, bud.
It was my dick.
Oh. I like that, yeah, that's massage.
Alright. Alright. Might as well kick this puppy in the teeth.
Can I?
Let's do it.
You got a puppy?
No, but I thought there was one.
If you have one, can I kick it in the teeth?
We can go find one.
Plenty of stray dogs.
Probably one in this neighborhood somewhere.
This is gonna be a good show.
Excuse me, madam, may I borrow your Pedro?
Does he bite? Not for long.
Oh, sorry, that was Pedro.
Pedro.
You got a when you say it.
There's actually a Pedro that lives across the street from me.
Yeah.
There's a Pedro and a Faustino.
Faustino.
That's like one of those suave, like, Hispanic names.
Faustino.
Ole, my name's Faustino.
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 I like the salsa.
Uh-oh. We're going back to Iraq. I'm not going. Fuck that shit.
No, we're not.
Dude, I'm looking at breaking news right now. Obama just cleared to send troops to Iraq.
It just cleared troops to get out of Iraq.
I know.
Motherfucker. I swear to God.
It sucks that.
News. It's, hang on. Yep. It's.
We're not sending troops back. We're not sending troops back.
And we're gonna be working. And we're gonna be working with Iran.
Lying motherfucker.
Here's what we're gonna do. All right, let's kick this thing off.
Let's do it.
Let's
not get political here.
3, 2, 1, go and hey!
What up?
Oh man, we're loud.
Yeah.
And we're here.
You're in my house.
And I'm in your house.
Wow.
And
I'm under your bed.
Oh God.
Was that Adam? That was.
Make sure you take your Komar with you, Gage.
He's yours now.
Shit.
You sleep in the bed of the truck.
I'm charging rent, motherfucker.
As always, we have managed to throw together some sort of podcast for you people, and tonight we are here at the XHQ in Katy, Texas.
Well, technically it's Barker, Texas, because we don't want to associate ourselves with Katy or Cypress for some reason.
We're in between the 290 and the I-10, so therefore we're in Barker.
I guess it's like Katy's own, like Houston's own version of the Mason-Dixon line.
Fucking faggots.
If you go
zoning
past,
faggots.
Their dicks are on the Cypress side.
right.
Keep your dicks on that side of the street.
And by dick, I mean penis. What?
By dick, I mean your truck and all your other belongings. All right, we got Xavier Canales around the round table.
What's up, bitches?
We got Adam Komar, heavily medicated.
Heavily medicated Adam Komar. This is fun.
Yeah. I mean,
he's like literally just sitting there with a mic on his chest.
He's
and just
done
like,
that forever. He's the laziest nerd I know.
And nerds,
I'm sick. Kiss my ass.
And nerds are pretty lazy. What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Something about ass kissing.
Oh, okay, cool.
This episode brought to you by Benadryl.
Yes.
As Titus says, the $7 babysitter.
I love how he's like, the first thing he says, I'm like hopped up on Benadryl, and then cracks open a Lone Star.
Yeah. that never means we're not going to drink.
Oh, no.
It's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm on heroin tonight, guys. I'm going to, hey, but hand me one of those beers.
It takes a lot for the Bloody Gun Club not to drink.
Oh,
we have a, are you injured?
Did you find some, we got some defective Lone Star bottles from Kroger.
Yeah, there's Band-Aids in the pantry there.
One of them busted like a die pack after a bank robbery. So like, out of 12 bottles, one of them just like disintegrated into tiny little shards, stabbing Adam in the process.
Yeah,
I've been stabbed twice now, so I hope only one drew blood. But
damn, there's not even a lot of inmates that can say that.
I know.
Love you, Roach.
You deserve a pink heart, or not a purple heart, but
blue heart,
a fuchsia heart.
Fuchsia.
Yeah, you deserve a fuchsia heart.
A magenta heart.
A magenta heart.
Why don't you just give me a rainbow heart?
You can get one. You just gotta go to Montrose.
That's horrible. I'd hate to see a
a rainbow in the dark.
Like a rape bow? Wow.
Rape bone in the dark.
You know what? We're kicking this episode off strong. First mention of rape in less than 3 minutes into the podcast.
I'm going to beat that record next time. No, let's not talk about rape, but that one.
You won't remember. We never remember what happened the last podcast.
I really don't remember it until like I listened to the episode that was previously recorded. I was like, oh, I said that?
Well, that's why we keep talking about the exact same shit over and over again, because we can't ever remember.
It's been a while for me. I'm still trying to get back into the flow of things.
Oh, yeah, it's because, like, well, it's a part of our mannerisms. You know, it's
mannerisms?
Mannerisms.
Don't call me on my bullshit, sir. That is inappropriate on the podcast.
It's Mongolisms.
There you go. But
call back, get paid.
But you know, just like Adam, all this stuff about talking backwards, Futurama references, all the shit that's just part of his normal life. He gets drunk and does that like it's the first time he's done it, and I'm like, we're on like 100 fucking episodes here, dude, and I've heard some shit just like that. And
this is what? This is gonna be what? 102?
This is 102
because we're technically, what isn't it like 101? But we're just holding off on 100 because
it is. Okay. Basically, this is.
Did I tear down the curtain too much?
No. This is episode 102, and
I burned the curtain.
But we finally have a dedicated place that we are throwing episode 100.
Yeah. Yes, let's plug that while we're here.
We are. Adam has teamed up with this great bar, Jive Bar, which was our last live podcast. Jive Bar and Lounge. It's up in Spring, Texas, north side. And
it's on Louetta, closest to 249.
It's not a black bar.
No.
I swear to God.
It's
you don't have to speak jive. You don't have to create a fancy handshake to get in.
What you talk about, jive, Turkey?
Although they are, apparently, according to their whiskey of choice there is Tullamore Dew. So.
Ooh, that's an Irish.
They'll give you shit if you order any other whiskey. Like,
really?
I get Jameson, they'll give you shit for it.
Fair warning. Brought to you by the Bloody Gun Club. That's the Bloody Gun Club at thebloodygunclub.com.
That's just Protestants. Protestants are, the only ones that are for Jameson are the Catholics.
And the atheists, apparently.
Atheists don't count because they don't matter either.
Yeah, well, I guess atheist teacher just got fired for being atheist.
Did he get fired for being atheist?
Well, he was a dick about it.
You believe in nothing.
His the principal of the school sent out an email to everybody, just basically asking people to pray and blah blah blah. But he was kind of forcing people to pray, or whatever. Yeah. And the atheist came back with something to the effect of, it was something like, I don't need to pray because I'm afraid of some mystical dad in the sky. He's being a dick about it. So.
You're better off getting fired for being a nihilist at that point.
Yeah. It's the same shit, but the deal is, with anything that you believe in, whatever makes you happy makes you happy. If you want to believe in nothing and clearly that makes you absolutely miserable because I know atheists. They're fucking miserable fucking people.
Yeah, we are.
But
I'm not even atheist nor agnostic. Just because they're both too religious for me.
If you look at the people that are just oblivious and they just believe with everything they got that whatever, let them believe whatever mystical fucking thing they want to believe in.
Yeah,
what was that? Are you dodging fucking bullets over there? What is going on?
Fucking sneezing, dude.
I've seen some pretty miserable Christians too. Well, those are Catholics.
Yeah, I was about to say a miserable Christian is a Catholic.
Clear examples.
Yes.
Clear examples, folks. Clear examples.
Yes.
So you got Baptists that are bipolar. They can't make up their mind on anything. Westboro Baptist Church, just me.
They're just idiots. I said that.
Apparently, I can start a Baptist church. Apparently, I mean, if you're a Christian and you have a medical condition, you're a Baptist. Well, I want to start my own church, even though I talked to God a long time ago and I said I would never fucking do that. He remembers that conversation.
Wow.
Church of Wild Turkey?
I don't know, but I mean, just a non-bullshit church. And I'm not talking about the Mormons. I'm talking about something totally different.
That sounds like a lot of bullshit.
I was about to say. Where are you coming from on this?
Magic underwear?
I don't know.
Okay, that's Christianity with a disorder.
I believe that's still the Mormon
Mormon
threshold.
Yeah, they have what is it, anti-masturbating underwear.
I still want to go door to door with a nice chest on a Saturday morning and ask if anybody wants. Do you mind if we talk to each other and drink a beer together? No, I'm just a door to door. You want to drink a beer with me? I think that'd be a great opportunity for a church.
Church
I don't have
of
any
AA.
Sacramento wine, but I got some good fucking beer.
It's the Bloody Gun Club's Church of AA.
I would not be helping AA whatsoever. But I mean,
no, you could say, "Hey, I'm with AA. Would you like to have a beer with me right now?
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about recovery."
Yeah, I should like knock on the door and I should have my ice chest segregated, like a big old 100 quart that I drag around all day. Just knock at the door and be like, "Hey, do you have time to drink a beer with me today?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm on the 19th." Month of my 12-step plan.
Oh, well, let's celebrate.
Well, you get this root beer, and I'll drink beer, and we'll talk, and we'll shoot the shit, and that'll be my church.
I'll just tell them sometimes you learn more by starting over.
It's the Church of Hank Williams is what it sounds like.
I'm down for that.
You learn from your failures, not your successes. Drink up.
Exactly. Slancho.
Yeah, I'm for it. With the whole, it's just taken too far. There's so much extremists in religion.
That's really the problem is extremists. It's not any particular religion or denomination.
Are we getting philosophical on the Bloody Gun Club podcast? Our listeners are like, go back to the dick jokes. Let's go.
We didn't really have any good dick jokes.
How we are failing on. Well, I was very unprepared.
We don't do dick jokes. We do rape and Jewish jokes.
Well, we have been pretty good at the rape and Jew.
So let's move from Christianity to Judaism. It's just still Christianity, but different offset.
During World War II, plenty of Jews got raped in the concentration camps. That's horrible.
Oh.
Yeah, I think honestly Hitler had a good idea, but he picked the wrong demographic. If he had gone for stupid people, problem solved. Who's going to care about that shit?
He kind of had that in mind because he thought Jews were stupid.
He had a bad perspective on that.
I don't think you're going to win a whole lot of people over with your arguments like, he had an all right idea.
Exactly.
I think if you start off with
the stupid people are going to hate that idea.
I think if you start off with anything with like, Hitler, he did, he just went about it the wrong. You've already fucked up.
That Hitler might have had a good idea, but
it's
not a conversation.
What was it? Dennis Leary is like, if the Germans would have had cocaine, they would have got along a lot better. They would have all been in the fucking bathrooms. Oh yeah, fucking Himmler. I like that guy. Yeah, I hate bringing up Dennis Leary though. I do not like him.
Why?
Because he hacked all of Bill Hicks.
He hacked all of Bill Hicks' shit. He basically was Bill Hicks. I
forget about. He was the famous Bill Hicks, and Bill Hicks was not famous. And oh man.
Yeah.
Well, it helps if Bill Hicks had stayed alive. That would have. Maybe
I mean, if it doesn't help anything. Well, also from our argument being from Houston, like we gotta throw in our towel with Hicks and Kinnison. You know what I mean?
We do,
and we have to. Like it's like if you're I think
it's not that we have to. They're good fucking comics.
Absolutely,
and they're noteworthy comics. And my whole deal is I listened to Kinnison way before I ever heard Hicks, and hearing that they all came up together. I did my research and I listened to a lot of Hicks stuff. I think Hicks' stuff is going to last longer because it had such a deeper message to it.
Well, it's still relevant. Like it's
very
20 years later, and it's still relevant.
Well,
dude, like
watching stuff is still relevant.
Which is true, but like look at Hicks's like I go for you know that infamous Leno bit or Letterman bit that got
cut.
Yeah, and then like you can find it on YouTube and like you watch that and man, if it does not hold up even to this day, like it's 2014 right now.
Well,
like,
that's the greatest thing about Hicks is like it doesn't matter what comic you talk to in the world. Like I've jumped on the Joe Rogan bandwagon here recently, just because he came under fire with all that hunting shit. Like people wanted to fucking like nail him up to a cross with all that hunting shit, and I was like, they can suck a bag of dicks, Joe. I mean, I was all pro Joe Rogan, because he went up to Canada and shot a fucking bear.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm a hunter. He likes to kill shit and eat it. I am so for that shit.
That makes you more of a fucking man.
It does. Your dick grows. I mean, it's
really
amazing.
Does. It really does.
I mean, I'm a hunter, so I'm not. Anytime somebody in the mainstream...
Shit, that means my dick grew at least 5 inches in Iraq.
Yeah, it did.
You kill it, you eat it, ew!
Me and Carl discovered a long time ago that anybody who kills anything with a spear, dick growth. Dick growth. True. Yeah, but I jumped on the whole Joe Rogan wagon after he came under fire for all that bullshit. And, but... I think a lot of people have a problem with the whole, oh, he's killing something, why don't you just go to the supermarket and eat it? Like, people don't take responsibility for their fucking food anymore. But, I mean, I want to do a lot of applause toward all these people that are actually going and doing that fucking
right. I mean, there's this post that goes around Facebook, like a commenter is like, why do you have to hunt to kill things? Just go to the supermarket where it doesn't hurt the animal at all. I'm like,
you're paying somebody to kill your food for you, you lazy fuck.
Right.
I understand. That's become norm. I'm not saying that everybody. It's nice, but I love the responsibility of. I know exactly where my fucking meat is and where it fucking came from.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's why I shop at Kroger, because I'm pretty sure.
The opposite of that is why I got Carl's Jr. on the way here.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I might have come from a cat down in the neighborhood.
Hey man, Carl's Jr. is some good shit though. I don't care.
But I mean, it's what people don't really understand is it's like. Life eats life.
Yes.
Whatever you eat, it has to die before you fucking eat it.
Exactly.
So like if you want to eat a carrot,
it might die while you're eating it.
That's fine. That's fine. But it still has to fucking die.
Yeah.
If you pick a fucking carrot and eat it, that carrot is dying.
Yeah. The only place where you actually eat something while
living.
it's dying is maybe like Uganda or something. I
don't know. when you're eating the live octopus in fucking Thailand, that's a little different. It's still gonna die. It's gonna die in your digestive system.
Yeah, exactly.
But things have to die for us to eat it, and
of course, that's the way of life. I don't care who you are. We judging by science, we are, and I don't mean that sarcastically because I'm a big advocate of science and shit. But like we are creatures. We are omnivorous creatures. Like we have to eat meat, and we've evolved in such a way in order for meat to be consumed
by us. That's why I got these kick-ass canine teeth.
I know, right? In order for meat to be consumed by us, we have to kill it.
I mean, it's
one way or another.
We've gotten away from that. Well, just us as people have gotten just lazy, and we take so much shit for granted. Okay, we can just show up at a supermarket. It's already wrapped. It's already packaged. It's already cut. We take it. We fucking grill it. We cook it. I mean, it's done.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you still have to realize that shit had to die somewhere.
Of course.
At some point in time.
Yes. Yeah.
And the people just don't understand that.
And that's why burgers and steaks are delicious.
But if people get on this tree-hugging bandwagon, it was just a beautiful animal. I don't see why you had to kill it. You could have just eaten.
You know why I had it out? Because I'm hungry.
You know what? He found out that bear tastes delicious. He shot a fucking bear and ate it. I don't give a shit.
Having lived in Alaska for a successful amount of time, bear is delicious. So forget.
I've never had it.
It's pretty fucking good.
I do want to try. My whole deal is I don't want to hunt anything that I can't eat. Like, I don't want to hunt something, kill it, and it be, like, fucking nasty. So, I mean...
Fair enough. Yeah, if you're going to go that route, then eat it first. Try it first.
I don't want to hunt anything.
I noticed.
You can hunt it, and then I'll eat it. That'll work. Sounds like a good plan.
You've eaten it before if you've eaten it in my house. Because hamburger meat? Not what you think.
Might have had a cuddly face before it went into that form.
That I ate hamburger meat. My parents never bought beef. Like,
really?
Never. Because, like...
you are from LaPorte.
My whole family hunted. So I mean, it was just like whatever they killed went into a group like pile. And
So there's a chance you've had golden retriever.
Teriyaki retriever, possibly.
Possible. Okay. Cool.
No, but it was. We had so much ground up hamburger meat because, like, after the deer season, we would take all the meat that deer that we shot, we grind them all up, and we just packaged it, and it went off to the different families. So I mean, it was in our spaghetti, it was in the meatloaf, it was in everything. Hamburger patties.
Tell you something about venison chili, man. Oh
yeah. I mean,
fajitas require at least 6 chihuahuas.
Those are like you have to fillet a chihuahua like a fish. By the way, it's so small.
No, it's funny in the neighborhood I used to live in, no stray animals around, and I didn't make a connection, so I moved here.
Is everybody fat?
No,
I was worried.
No, forget. Like there's plenty of strays that run around here, cats, dogs, you name it. But
gerbils.
Yeah, probably shit. Possums. I got a whole story that could take up a whole segment about a possum real quick. But no, and then it came to a realization in the old neighborhood. There's a Chinese restaurant in the fucking like mini mart right in front of where I used to live. There's no Chinese restaurants around here. There's plenty of stray animals. I'm like, oh my god.
They prefer cat meat, but they'll go for dog if they have to.
And it just adds to my dream of making a bunch of like fortune cookies and like putting them in like at least just one in like I guess a box or a bag of fortune cookies. However they go to Chinese restaurants that's saying now you know what cat tastes like.
See, but power to them. If they put anything in that General Tso sauce, I will fucking eat it. It's a done deal.
There's something about Chinese food. I just get a freaking red hair. I was like, man, I don't know why I'm craving fucking Chinese food for some reason.
You heard a dog bark or something. You're like, oh man, I really craving that Chinese food.
That's like typical bachelor living. I'm sure you've been there. I'm experiencing the days as we go through them right now, and it's just like, oh my god, Komar too. It's like you just get the fucking. It's like.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Cheeseburgers. I need it.
Well,
pizza.
Komar can't smell, so he's kind of SOL.
I forget about that.
Nah, he has to actually see smoke and go,
fucking
food, fire.
Dewey Cox over here.
I probably should have set a timer.
All right, folks, we got to take our first break of the night, so hang in there while we throw you some music. And I think this time we're going to throw you, I don't know, how about some Hill Country Jane?
I love Hill Country Jane.
We haven't done any Hill Country Jane in a while.
They do a wonderful rendition of Wagon Wheel.
Yes, they do.
Oh, man, it's great. I listen to that religiously.
Yep. I went and saw them Friday night and got shit-faced.
Shut up.
Oh, it was a good time. We shut the bar down. All right, we will see y'all right back after the break. Hang in there.
Toodles.
I'm holding back on purpose.
Did Toodles get in?
Well, I was waiting for him to say penis.
Oh, okay.
I give him an opportunity.
All right. Cigarette, gentlemen? I know Komar.
Son of a bitch, motherfucker.
Komar's fading to black over here.
That's racist.
Oh, one of our roommates is awake. We didn't wake him up. This is the time they normally wake up anyways.
Get down their comments.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to take the look of concern off my face.
Yes, I live with vampires. Actually, it's funny because like.
Also, they pay the rent.
Exactly. With the nicknames, I got the Hobbit and the Honey Badger.
Hobbit, the Honey Badger.
Honey Badger don't give a fuck, man. He's so funny too. Like when you meet him, he's like just so like subtle of a person, very very soft spoken, But then like there's moments when me and Matt are talking, and he has to interject. He's like our voice of reason in this house.
Oh, it's your conscience.
Pretty much. And he's just like, whoa. Calm down.
Dude,
here.
I didn't even know you spoke English. You ever have those friends that are just so fucking
he's
quiet?
He's our silent bot.
Yeah, silent bot.
He's our silent bot.
I gave up on reason a long time ago.
So, Komar, what do you think of Jason Momoa as Aquaman?
Yeah. I just don't like Aquaman. So.
Who does like Aquaman?
Seriously, like, why are you even trying?
I mean, I don't think he was a bad Conan. The acting wasn't the problem in that movie.
Was he good in that? I mean, I saw the Game of Thrones. He was pretty, like, watching Game of Thrones, his character pretty much is Conan in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, he did a good Conan. It's just, it was just bad writing, bad directing. It was nothing to do with the acting.
Yeah, okay. That's a damn shame, too. It's just like Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, and, like...
They set it up well,
good
and
choice.
crashed into a fucking skyscraper.
Good choice. He could do all right, but... Say what?
They built it up well, and then he crashed into a skyscraper with it. Too
yeah.
soon?
It's.
That's 9/11 reference now.
I was about to say, it's like it's been over a decade. Has it?
Yeah.
I'm getting old. Cigarette?
Shut up, bitch.
I know.
Adam's the oldest.
Is he really?
Yep.
Sorry,
Wow.
I'm about to turn 30 in January.
Damn. Your birthday's in January?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
28, sir.
So was mine. Mine's January 9th.
Okay. Early January.
September fuck me.
Yeah, we're talking about going on.
Yes.
we talked to that camera.
If the blue light is on, it's recording.
Yeah, we leave it recording, so. Don't be worried.
Oh no.
We have a YouTube page now, and friggin'. Actually, let me pull it up.
Anybody need beer?
Yeah. Could you get me a Redbird?
Gage?
I'm good.
No.
They were like, "What happened to the cabbie?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's kind of adopted the moniker of Hobbit." Hello, beautiful people. I like talking to the camera.
That's good. You should.
I do.
Most of the time I forget it's there. But I've been telling Adam for a while. We need to set up something where we have like a.
Samwise Caddy.
Show title. Oh my God, that is so good. Wow. Man, even though Komar's like on like Benadryl, that's
He's still got it. We need to hit our shout outs.
Shout out.
Started. I'll get started.
Komar came over.
That's right. You're the effeminate one.
Oh man, that's good shit.
Unless you want to be Frodo Cabins.
Ooh. Damn.
That might be even better.
Frodo Cabin. On the Bloody Gun Club at least. Hey, Frodo.
That way you're just a closet effeminate. So.
Go home, Sam. Go home. Let me take you.
All right.
We're ready to
Well, let me make sure this shit is actually recording.
Hey, Shinerbach, I'm drinking your beer. Ruby Redbird.
Free advertising.
Yep.
Send us a check.
We're also drinking Lone Star. But
I'm not even gonna pull up.
Trying to block your shit.
yeah, that I wouldn't either.
Something Star, Real Ale.
Hey, No Label, you watching?
St. Arnold's.
St. Arnold's? Ollie bring up No Label.
Eighth Wonder.
B-52 is new in Conroe now. It's new in them up there. Apparently, Vince gone out there last couple
My
weeks.
aunt, she's a paramedic / firefighter, and she sent me one. They're premiering it. It's Carbach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No Label. No
Yeah,
Label.
hey, we're
First Street Ale. I like
No
it.
Label's like right down the fucking road.
Yeah,
Go down Clay Road and you'll be there eventually.
Do they still do the Saturday tours, or they do the
Yes,
bar
they
thing
do.
now?
No, they do Saturday.
Oh, and hey,
What up?
oh man, we're loud.
Yeah.
And we're here.
You're in my house.
Good time. We
Get outta here.
shut the bar down. All right.
Oh,
cool. Yeah, I think I saw that,
The
yeah.
4 or 5, the ones that lost their lives a year ago. And,
Hillcroft in 59.
Yeah, and no, it was on 59. It might have been Hillcroft. That big, that
It's a hotel.
horrible hotel fire.
Yeah. The Hillcroft.
And well, she sent me a schedule of where Station 68 is going to be at, and one of them the one I can attend is the World of Beers out here in Katy on the 26th.
Okay.
And you buy the beer, and proceeds go to the families of the fallen.
That's badass.
And I'm all for it, because
Any better reason to drink? It makes me feel.
Absolutely.
It gives you the warm fuzzies that
Yes,
your
it
money's
does.
going to something you get to drink.
You get to drink, you get to get drunk.
It's a
and
win-win.
Yes.
That's a merc.
Marker.
Oh, they bumped the tours up to 2 p.m.
All right, going hot in 3, 2. Dun 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 dun. We like the podcast. Dun 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 on the Bloody Gun Club. Dun 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 dun. We're back, folks.
Guess I need to turn my mic on, and
Whoa.
that would help some things.
We're going strong on the YouTube.
We are on the YouTubes.
We have been talking to folks because some of our shit isn't working with Steve Rufiner. That's one of the shout outs we need to do. Nick Smith, Ben Blair, Jerry Guest, Justin Thompson.
Jerry Guest.
There's been a few.
Jerry Guest is a long-time listener.
He
Day
is
one.
a big-time listener.
Yeah.
He
Was that your uncle, right?
That's my uncle. The only man I've ever seen confuse and stump Adam Komar when he grabbed your ass that night.
You turn it on.
Sorry, I was turned off because I had next to my crotch.
I don't know what sound your crotches are making.
Manly with noises.
Squeaks.
No, he didn't grab my ass.
I thought he did.
He just hit on me.
Oh, I thought. Well, normally he's an ass grabber.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised he didn't grab your ass.
He confused me because he answered the question wrong. He replied weird. Like he's like, "You here alone?" And I go, "No." He goes, "Do you want to be?" At the moment, yeah.
Hey, Gage. Your wife is telling me via Facebook you need to bring her home some egg rolls and Coke.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, she's a big egg roll eater once it gets past midnight.
What is she, a gremlin?
Why couldn't I get
but she's
there?
the opposite. You need to feed her after midnight. Don't get her with them.
That's all on you. Love you, Jana.
I can see Adam's wheels turning.
Nilmerg. It's gremlin backwards.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That was way too much effort.
Yeah.
Now, after we've done our shout-outs, we've done our proper, everybody's wanting to get a shout-out. Everybody's talking about the big 100 that's happening at Jive Bar.
At Jive Bar on June 22nd?
I did send a list out of our demands that we'll need at Jive Bar. I don't
Monster
know.
trucks.
Yeah, good luck on that one.
I don't know if our demands will be met or not, but
there was something I'd mentioned something about midgets.
Midgets,
we gotta have some
monster
midgets.
trucks,
Monster trucks.
gentleman's duel.
Oh, God, it's a good thing I
yes.
didn't. Okay, never mind.
There was one guy who goes, "I want to be a part of the gentleman's duel."
Oh yeah.
I might have to bring a glove, and we might have to figure. I might have to challenge him to some kind of gentleman's duel.
We gotta do it, man.
In the bar setting,
yes.
and we can podcast it live, a gentleman's duel inside the bar.
Yeah, now we're recording now.
The Hulk fists.
The Hulk fists.
The Hulk fists.
Ooh, that would get rough. That would get really. I'm thinking more like I challenge you to a gentleman's duel.
They're padded, aren't they?
Oh, fuck that. Slingshots.
What are the inflatable like ball things? You just stick your hand. It's around.
Oh,
I don't know what they're called.
Those would be good.
So is that sock and boppers?
Yeah, kinda. Human sock and boppers. Yeah. Sock and boppers.
Fuck that, Gage. Go
No, that's
cheap.
sock and boppers. It's rock 'em, sock 'em robots that you're thinking of.
Fuck
Yeah.
that, Gage. Go cheap. Just find 2 bricks.
2 bricks.
10 paces, and at the end, when you make your 10 paces and turn, and you just throw a brick at each other.
But that's a true duel. If I was to challenge, the opponent would have to choose the weapon. So
this is true.
So this could turn into something.
So we need to find stuff.
We need to find options. We need to find some foam swords.
I got a Bushmaster in my garage.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Not non-lethal.
Yeah.
Oh, come on,
we
man.
need friendly. We need a comical. Rubber chickens. I don't give a goddamn. Something. Hey, random guy. I have no idea what your name is.
That is JR the Honey Badger.
Oh, hey, Honey Badger.
My other roommate.
I was just like, this is a different.
I'll go ahead and make introductions live on air. Freaking JR, this is Gage.
Hi.
This is Adam, and together we are the Bloody Gun Club.
With our powers combined.
I'm so glad you picked that up.
Form of a Benadryl jacked up guy. Yeah. I got it.
Fucked up Voltron.
Nice.
Yeah. That's what we are.
Is this Voltron after a few beers?
Voltron.
It's a Valtron volume.
Valtron?
Valtron.
You were trying so hard for a show title.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
These are the jokes.
No, they're just.
This is what we have. This is all we have, people.
Yeah, it's the best we can do.
You
Sorry.
know,
Yeah, we see you motherfuckers try.
We try so hard for the listeners.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken, and yeah, you just walk across that camera there, JR. You're going on the air.
Yeah, you got another footage. Yeah.
Arnold, calm down. I'm not done yet. Please let me finish my statement.
Christopher Walken, like your movies. That's funny.
Hey man, you're growing up on Broadway, and I raised in Brooklyn. You gotta have talent. It's gonna be fantastic.
You have weird accent. You weren't in the action movie of the Deer Hunter.
You ever see that Matt TV sketch?
With Will Sasso? Yes.
Was it Will Sasso doing the voiceover for Tarzan 2?
Oh.
Dude, this shit. Next break, I'll show it to you.
Will Sasso does the best Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, he does. This one was a Will Sasso. I forget who it was, but man, like the sketch is so goddamn funny, and it's like the idea is like they got Arnold Schwarzenegger to record. Disney got Arnold Schwarzenegger to record like a voiceover work for Tarzan 2.
Yeah. He's like, it's a monkey movie.
Yeah. He's having such a hard time like with the concept of it's just voice recorded. He shows up in a monkey suit.
Yeah,
and
I
he's
did
like,
see that.
Why are you wearing a monkey suit? He's like, 'cause it's gonna be a big monkey movie, you know. He's like, and like they give him some name. He's like some African name he can't pronounce. He's like, why don't we just call him Scooter?
Have you seen Will Sasso's Vines where he's driving?
I actually on Facebook I just posted something like that. He's like a compilation of all those.
He's going through like the car garage. He's like, oh, it's like in one of my action movies. Pew, pew, pew,
at the end of the movie, in the alien starship.
What is this guy doing?
What is he doing?
Get out of the way!
Get the fuck out the way!
Get down!
Like the funnier ones is when like he's being driven and he's like, let me drive. He's like, I can't let you drive, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Let me drive. I want to drive. It's like a big action movie. You know.
Don't tell the governor what to do.
The governor.
Oh man.
Don't get us going on Arnold walking impression.
As far as we can only keep that afloat so long. Like I said, like every podcast is like when we blow up a balloon, we're passing back and forth.
Exactly.
And we keep it afloat. Yep. And every now and then we get drunk and we forget to fucking pick up the balloon again.
I can't do Sean Connery right now. So
that's a damn shame.
You could probably pull off a
that's all I got.
Liam Neeson.
Some cock and eyebrow.
Maybe. Is that your Rock impression, or is that the Sean Connery impression?
He gives that look sometimes.
Oh, okay.
The Rock.
Well, he was in a movie, The Rock.
Junior.
There's
no time.
We named the dog Indiana.
There it is. That's Sean.
Indy. I told you once before, Dad. My name's Indiana. Okay. All you want to do is teach class. And it's actually funny how close for me at least, like how close doing a Sean Connery is to doing the Bane in the the latest Batman.
It's basically
Sean Connery is a game show
host.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
Okay.
And Liam Neeson is very, very similar, but it's more dark and slow.
He's softer with it. It's not.
Yeah.
And he doesn't enunciate as much.
And I will find you.
I will find you.
And I am Liam Neeson. Yeah, that's Liam.
You know, there's a movie where he actually made out with Peter Skarsgård.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
Liam Neeson made out
like
with
recently, or?
It's an older movie from like early 2000s, but
strange.
Not that really changes it. But
I don't know. I don't know what the movie's about, but there's a scene in there. Peter Skarsgård. He's in.
Skarsgård.
I
love that last name.
If you saw
Skarsgård.
If you saw the Green Lantern, he was the bad guy in that movie, or one of the big head guy.
Yeah,
like that was him. He's a great actor. In fact, I was like, I watch a lot of there's this like top 10 lists on YouTube, and one of them was like the one recent that I just watched, like most underrated actors, and Peter Skarsgård was on there, and he's like, yeah, and they were like, yeah, so what if he makes out with Liam Neeson in a movie? And then they show a scene, they're like him and Liam Neeson just like, blah, like face sucking.
Going after it.
I'm dead serious.
I would.
Did I just gay up the podcast?
it really. Oh, I don't know what to say about that. Really.
I mean, for me at least, it's like from now on, every time I see Liam Neeson doing that scene from that famous scene from Taken, there's gonna be an image in my head of him making out with Peter Skarsgård. It's like,
it ruins it.
Now, he's still a badass. I guess that's how much of a man Liam Neeson is. He can make out with a guy and still kick your ass.
He can still be prison gay and still have his pride.
Is that prison gay?
Yeah, that's prison gay. It's only gay when you have to be. Yeah.
Oh man.
Now we do need to talk about.
Wait, you hear that, black community? You got to step it up. Now we need Morgan Freeman and Lawrence Fishburne making out on a movie.
Or if
you got to do it better.
Yeah.
Now most people they're on the same train where they think, and I think they're both on the same page, and they go along with it, but Samuel L. Jackson and Lawrence Fishburne, they always do interviews as each other because people get them confused. Yeah, it's the funniest shit in the world.
Some news anchor got busted not too long ago about he referred to Samuel L. Jackson by Fishburne's commercial. Like Samuel Jackson does the. I don't know if he did Chase with Capital One or something, but he did a different commercial.
Lawrence Fishburne did the car commercial, and then Samuel L. Jackson did the Capital One commercial. And he's like, man, it's a totally different white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't pull up that argument.
And of course,
they all look the same
Samuel L. Jackson, he wouldn't let it go. He wouldn't let him back off of it.
No.
Laid into it.
I was watching one deal, and like,
you motherfucker.
One of the interviewers was like asking every celebrity after the interview, could you say something to my fiance because I'm about to ask her, to marry me, and they always said something really nice. And hey, you got this great guy, and blah blah blah. They get to Samuel L. Jackson, and Samuel L. Jackson's like, Lawrence Fishburne thinks you should marry this motherfucker. It was pretty good. But before we get too far off topic, we really need to talk about all the shit that is happening to y'all too.
You first.
Here recently.
Yeah. I guess we could title the segment "Car Issues." Okay. My truck is you know my truck.
I know your truck.
97 Silverado.
It still has the 5.7 350 in it.
Fuck yeah, it does. Goddamn right, America, get her done. Giggity. Giggity. And but no, like it had issues. It was something wrong with like the passenger side tire assembly, like the axle. I'm very mechanically inept, so but no, like I do know enough, like. I had my guy come over though, and he this was like right before y'all got here too. And
you need to specify guy. He's a mechanic.
He's a mechanic, yeah.
Well, is he your Liam Neeson to your?
No, he's not.
Skarsgård.
Write that down.
I'm sorry. He would be the Skarsgård to your Liam Neeson.
I can't quit you, Skarsgård.
Write that down. Skarsgård to Liam Neeson. I'm dead serious. That's pretty good.
To Kevin Bacon.
But anyways, like so, I'm like hopefully because friggin' not to put too much of my personal information on the air, but I'm starting a new job soon.
Yeah.
And I kind of need to get there.
Nobody gives a shit if you have a job. Man.
My truck needs to get. Yeah, nobody cares. They just be funny, asshole. I can hear.
Chuckle, fucker.
But no, and so like. Friggin' y'all show up and we come back from the parts store with the part that we need, and it's like talk about like you go to those mechanics shops sometimes and they just like screw you over.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what happened. I have now in that fucking life, man. Like I have now been a victim of that, and I know I am never going to that shop again.
You have been had by a mechanic.
Yeah, that shit sucks. Sure. And then, the dude I normally go to came over and it's like, dude, they fucked this shit up. Yeah. And he's a nice guy too, and he rarely ever swears. But the first time he saw it, I was like,
this is fucked up.
They fucked it up, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they put a bearing on backwards.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like they put the bearing on backwards.
A bearing is like a Q-tip. It only goes in one way.
Seriously.
And if you feel resistance, remove it. And
is that a good reference for a bearing is a Q-tip? Because they have two sides.
Won't go in. it won't go in.
But if you try to force it and you feel like a lot of resistance.
True. Okay. Good point.
That's probably your brain.
That's pretty much what happened. Like,
you need to pull it on back.
Because
so you can try to put a Q-tip in.
Because like what happened was, as I was driving, I could hear something like, "Fucker."
That's the wrong way.
Shove it up in there sideways.
Well, no, like as I would drive and I can hear this dong 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 in the eyes. I'm like, that does not sound good.
That sounds like about $100.
Pretty much. I was like, oh fuck, didn't even break 100 on this.
You got lucky.
I did.
You did get lucky.
I really did.
You had somebody, Johnny, on the spot.
Yeah, man, and I'm ever grateful for him. So you need a mechanic, call your boy X. Again, I got a pretty good guy.
Hey Earl, what's this? About $400. The mask.
Yeah, the mask.
And so you had some car trouble. Now you're good to go.
I'm good to go now.
Yeah.
I'm still fucked.
I still got like grease on me and shit.
Here's the deal, folks. We're starting a new campaign. Get out of my new car.
I'm gonna do a Kickstarter to get me a fucking car.
Because
so he can keep providing you with such.
Because right now I have to kickstart my car.
Because he's gonna start showing up to comedy clubs on horseback.
Do it.
It's
Let's
funny.
see. Now the first issue was really my fault, but it still sucked. Allegedly, I dozed off at the wheel Saturday night and hit a wall. Rubbed it. I didn't bash into it.
With the tires?
Yeah, the tires. It ripped one hubcap off.
It scraped down your paint job.
No, it ripped a hubcap off and it warped one of the belts in the tires, and that's about it. So that happened, and so I put the door on for that tire, and then as I was running errands today and grabbing beer and shit, I got a nail punctured my tire and popped the other back one on that.
See, that's just bad. That's just life saying, "Fuck you."
Well, that's why I'm going. That's why I'm going. You had an opportunity. You missed it. Sell this goddamn car.
Pretty much.
But yeah, so now I got two tires I got to replace, and I got the bad one on the back right now. It's as long as I don't go over 45, it's okay. But if it goes faster than that, it starts shaking like crazy. So.
That's the complete opposite of Back to the Future.
Where we're going, we're going to run off the road.
Where we're going, we don't need toads.
I miss doing this.
No, oh Jesus.
So, and then today my allergies hit me. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people having car trouble, and
that's just good examples of just life happening, man.
Well, it's like with Adam, it's clearly karma. So I mean.
Yeah, it turns out if you're honest about everything, life hates you.
turns out you're a dick.
I don't hold back, and neither does Mother Nature. Neither does karma, fate, whatever you want to call her.
Yeah,
she's a bitch.
I'm
going to die on the way home.
If you have a 2008 Ford Focus, we'll definitely take it off your hands. Adam could use that right about now.
Yeah, right.
I'm not picky at this point. No.
I wouldn't be either.
Something that the windows stay up on their own, has AC and decent gas mileage. That'd be great.
Something that
decent
runs is a good start.
Yeah, that'll possibly run for the next 15 years.
There's no point in getting a car without AC in Texas or down in Houston. I'm gonna.
It's
fucking
almost
die.
a death sentence.
Yeah, I'm not dying of heat stroke, so I gotta have AC.
No, you can't have that.
Like my Laro gets 23 to the gallon.
That's actually
with that. So
for any listeners, for any of our listeners who do not live in Texas, like that is actually a common thing when you're purchasing a car. Will it give me heat stroke when I get in?
Leather seats are a no-no in
Texas.
The gravy that you will make with your ball sweat in the summertime.
That thing can clear out a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
You have to get, if you have leather seats, you got to peel it out of your car with a spatula.
Pretty much.
It's bad. And in the wintertime, everything slides around.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just like, you can have a toddler back there strapped into a car seat, and next thing you know, you hear, slides right off that fucking leather seat.
Yeah. Didn't cry. Is it unconscious? Cool, and I get some peace. Fuck.
You know, something I did watch today.
Something
I did watch today. It was this deal. They were doing an automotive blog. They found this piece of shit BMW like from the 80s, and they're like, we're gonna do something that we always see in the movies that we know is bullshit. And we're gonna try to do it in real life. And they got in there with a crane, and they had a stunt diver, and they got in there with just their regular clothes. And the crane picked the car up, put it over the water, got it about 4 feet above the water, and dropped that motherfucker. And they're just like, all right, get out of the car. And so like in the movies, you know, like they're like, oh, they'll like just pop the windows loose,
kick out the window, or something.
Or you know, but like in the situation where, like when the car hits the water, the weight of the engine throws it forward, so like it starts filling up with water before like you can even get your seatbelt off. So now you got your seatbelt off, and there's so much water pressure on the door you can't fucking open the door.
Yeah. So
you have to wait until that water is right at your chin. Take a deep breath for the water to equalize, and then open the door like that. And a couple times they got stuck, and they had to use that fucking air regulator. They had to grab it off the console.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
Some intense stuff.
I was like,
there.
you know, there's some shit we need to try.
That's lethal Mythbusters, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Gage is over here getting ideas on.
Well, no, I told Adam like the study that A&M does every year.
Yeah.
Where I want to do that. I want the Bloody Gun Club to do that. Where we get a car, and we get like 3 cases of beer, and we have a DPS officer, and like we sit around, we all drink a beer, and we take a turn driving that fucking car through a road course. And then we see the effects of beer after we've knocked out like a case of beer, how fucked up we can get, and you know, how many pedestrians we can hit, and how many guardrails we can run into. I want to do that so bad.
That sounds fucking amazing.
It does.
Amazing and wrong in so many ways, but yeah.
But if it's in a controlled environment where nobody can get hurt, I'm so for it.
Fuck the control.
I'm not saying we should do it on I-10.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, in a parking lot.
I-10 westbound, let's go. Well, no, yeah, in a parking lot would be better because we actually have a good getaway, like right before an on-ramp and entrance. So you gotta go past the light and forget. Why do I know this?
I also want to get like.
I watched a lot of Heat.
I want to get 2 piece of shit cars, and we can practice the pit maneuver on each other.
Oh yes, dude. That'd be so good.
That'd be so amazing.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we got to take another break for the night.
Yes, we do.
Leave you some more Hill Country Jane, but we will be right back after these messages.
Stay tuned.
Sexist.
Hill Country.
That's the message. All right.
Where's Hill Country Jim?
There is no Country Jim. We'll be right back.
Hill Country Jack.
God damn it, Komar. I'll tell him. We'll be right back.
Let him go.
Let me go. Let me go.
I found a sword story. We could do that as like a little. Should we say that?
I want to save it for the 100. I want to bring it.
For next week, it's gonna take.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I want to do it so bad.
Well, they're not gonna hear it.
Huh?
Yes. Yeah, they are gonna hear it. Yeah. No, save it for next time.
Yeah, save it. Save it for the next.
Dude, okay. When you hear it, it's so tempting though.
Then we might need to save it for the 100.
Oh! Just because of like,
Yeah, we'll save it for the 100, or we'll do one on the 100. But listen to this. Woman's car attacked by self-identified elf battling evil.
Is he a midget?
I'm sitting on a gold mine right now. Okay. The last thing the woman from Northeast Portland probably expected when she got up Tuesday morning was that she would be attacked by a sword-wielding elf. But that's what happened around 7 a.m. when she drove BMW to the intersection, blah, blah, blah. Man dressed in chainmail with a helmet, shield, and carrying a sword and staff ran into traffic and started attacking her car. She called 911 reporting that a pirate... Okay, now you're mixing mythologies here.
Clearly not a pirate, lady.
Was attacking her car. When the police got there, they detained Conrad Bass.
Conrad! His name is Conrad.
Of Glendale, Oregon. Bass told officers that he wasn't a pirate, but a high elf engaged in battle with the evil Morgoth.
He was definitely a high elf.
Morgoth is created by J.R.R. Tolkien in the prequel of Lord of the Rings stories.
Jesus Christ.
I was just like, Bass, who was cited for criminal mischief and transported to, also told officers he had taken LSD.
I'm pretty sure the LSD took him. For a ride.
Well, I mean, you say save it, but it's already gonna be.
I'm a level 12 paladin. Watch out!
I was just like, I was just skimming through sword stories just for old time's sake, and I just found this one. I was like, how do I not talk about this? Or we could do another one. Let's see, arrest made in Japanese sword attack that left man's arm severed.
Yes.
Which one do you want to save? Just on the titles alone.
Let's do this.
Let me actually read this.
The all-out sword fight next week.
If we could do one, and then next week you could do the other one.
You see the Arabs that went all apeshit bananas? Like that
broke
out
in
like
India, I think.
Whatever it was, they were like a 50-person sword fight.
Chiefs.
Yeah, broke out in a 50-person sword fight.
Do you want to say that for next week, or?
We did that one. It's like a big one. So it'd be good to do for it. Plus that.
I don't know
those people like making fun of ragheads. So.
The self-proclaimed high elf battling Morgoth is pretty good.
It's whatever.
Smoke break!
Smoke break?
I'm too fucked up to give a shit.
I just want to have that moment where we forget. We'll talk about it.
With my mind on the meth on my mind.
Actually, hang on, let's see if I can.
I know that website.
Notorious B.I.G. said it best. Either you swing and crack rock, or you got a wicked jump shot.
There's under his belt. Not that no one. I'm responsible.
You know, there's only one if you hook him up to the computer.
Gage, watch
Number
this.
2, Peter Sarsgaard.
Sarsgaard, that's okay.
He made abducting a child while in midair look easy. And he made full frontal nudity and making out with Liam Neeson look even easier.
It's not that
It's not that no one's paying attention to this seemingly mild-mannered powerhouse. It's that they're not paying enough attention.
Why? Because nobody cares.
With some incredibly nuanced and commanding performances under his
That was
belt,
the only thing. I was like, you're making out with Liam
way up to
Neeson.
the Oscar podium at some point.
Back home,
Yeah, I was way off on that one.
I've been working some nowhere
Thought
job.
it was
Nobody
the
even know I was
doctor
alive.
from Avengers 3.
Before we give our top pick,
We got Scottish guy.
Is this the first time he's ever done a voice for an animated movie? Yeah, apparently Disney's been trying to get him for years. It's just never been working out his schedule. I'm a little nervous about that. Yeah, I hear it.
You seen this, Komar?
Just kidding. I love this movie. What a great script. I think this movie is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger's #1 smash box office smash movie, box office draw. Movie that...
Abs are kind of around.
Why is he wearing a monkey costume? I don't know, you tell me. Super smash box office movie of all time. Mr. Schwarzenegger, we can't hear you through the glass, but we'll be right out. Oh, I got it. This reminds me of the cryogenic chamber in my Super Smash box office movie, End of Days. It's brilliant. Look at that. How you doing? I'm Tom, the director. Hi, Tom, the director. I'm Arnold, the Super Smash box office multi-billion-dollar movie millionaire. Now then, in all my lines. It's Arnold. It's cool. Well, listen, I gotta ask you, man, what's with the casting? Well, that's because in this movie, I play a monkey. here. Hey, how you doing? How are you, yo? Yo. I had you for dinner last night. Yo. Yo. I had you for dinner. I had you for dinner. I had you for dinner. We should use that in this big Super Smash Box Office movie, monkey movie.
Super Smash Box Office monkey movie.
This is Disney's sequel to
sure you close it again, because there's a cat that goes in there and pisses on the couch.
Okay. Did I leave it open?
No.
What an asshole cat.
So it's actually Sarsgaard? I'm keeping the tackle.
Yeah, it says it right there, Ruben, Texas.
Yeah, I think it still is.
I don't know why it wouldn't be. Kind of weird. What?
Okay. South Oklahoma.
Anything north of I-10 is Yankee to me. Dun 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 dun. Here's no country Jim. We'll be right back.
No country Jack.
God damn it, Komar. Let me. I'll tell him. We'll be right back.
Let him go.
That was fucking weird.
Go.
You were saying stuff, and you were saying stuff at the same time in the recording, so it was like a redub. It was like a dubbed version of y'all. I put the headphones on, you had it playing, and I could hear you.
It's the improv game.
Yeah, and I could hear you going back and forth, and y'all were going back and forth. I'm just like, I thought for a second, are y'all talking to them? Y'all don't even have y'all's mics. How y'all getting good quality? That was fucking weird.
Some badass mics, man. I'm even holding them up.
Oh man.
All right.
So record. Hang on.
Hold on. Let me
record yet. I want to actually see how this sounds real quick.
Because if I pull it up, it'll come right through the mixer.
Oh, the source on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do that.
We'll test it real quick.
Yeah. Because I was just gonna do the old school way we used to do it, just hold the mic.
No,
I think we fixed that problem.
Cool. Excellent. We're doing the high elf.
High elf.
Okay, cool.
You take lead on it.
I will. And I'll take full credit for not. I still have to read this other one. We can save that one for later. I'll bookmark it. Although, Komar, you should, like, when we do the 100th episode at Jive, we should do the epic battle. Where was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
India, wherever it was.
Yeah. Totally do that. What was that?
Do you like my sword, my diamond sword?
That sounds pretty good.
I'll bring volume down.
Yeah.
You cannot afford my diamond sword, even if. Do you like my sword, my diamond sword? You cannot afford my diamond sword, even if it's gold. I have a patent. No one else can make a sword exactly as this man. My diamond sword. Do you like my sword? Do you?
X is live. Right there.
I'm on it.
Alright. Hit the button. Alright.
Alright, we're going to do like a 5-second gap.
Cool. So just 5 seconds of silence or just...
We don't even have to be silent. We just be like, God damn it, push the button. Press the button. God damn it, push the goddamn button.
Gig, man.
Huh?
I'm not fucking editing that shit if you're going to talk more than that gap.
Okay, don't talk then.
I'm just going to put the horrible shit there and just...
Such a Buzzkill.
I'm gonna edit my own shit in there.
Penis.
What the fuck is that?
All right.
Brazzers. What?
Slinging dick. All right. All right. Okay. Going quiet. 3, 2, 1.
Do you like my sword, my diamond sword? You cannot afford my diamond sword, even if
Sing along if you know the words.
Yes. No one else can make a sword exactly in this manner. Welcome to my manner. Swing my sword, whenever I get bored. I can swing my sword. I can swing my sword. Once I hit the floor,
I couldn't help myself, guys.
Oh.
Yes.
It's so good to hear that
It
again.
is. It really is. The last time we didn't do it, and you said, "Oh, we don't do segments and whatever. We just let it flow." And I was just like, you know what? I got a fucking sword story.
Yeah, and if we drink, guess what? Somebody's just gonna be like, "I'm doing it, goddammit, I don't care."
Exactly, and that's exactly what's going on right now. And it's like, you know what? X is back on the podcast, and I'm taking it old school. And
I'm too jacked up to fight it.
All right, take it away, X. You got a sword report for us.
Right.
Bring it on. Bring it on home, sir.
This headline caught me, and this is why I'm fucking doing this, because the headline caught me. Woman's car attacked by self-identified high elf, in quotes, battling evil.
Level 12 paladin.
Pretty much.
What's a high elf outside of quotes?
I don't know. It
just means
it says
high as a kite fucking elf.
Because that's the irony of the whole fucking thing. Okay. Last thing,
stoned elf wasn't appropriate.
That's racist.
No, because then they're just gonna stone a fucking elf.
You're not allowed to use that word.
There's a bug in my beer.
Drink it. Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
June bug.
Protein.
Anyways,
natural light. It can't taste any worse.
So I'm gonna go ahead and read this story.
I'll allow it.
Last thing the woman expected from Northeast Portland. This is coming from. I'm gonna assume this is Portland, Oregon.
I'm assuming.
And,
what's the other Portland?
Friggin'
Florida. There's always another name in Florida.
Exactly.
There's a Hollywood.
There's a Houston in Florida.
There's all kinds of bullshit.
Portland, Oklahoma. There's no water there, but they still have a Portland.
From Northeast Portland, expected when she got up Tuesday morning was that she would be attacked by a sword-wielding elf.
Was that's what happened. Sword, or was this like a Zelda replica sword?
But that's what happened around 7 a.m. when she drove her red BMW to the intersection of Southeast 7th and Morrison. That was irrelevant. A man dressed in chainmail with a helmet, shield, and carrying a sword and staff ran into traffic and started attacking her car. She called 911 reporting that a pirate was attacking her.
She called what?
She called 911.
She called 911 Warcraft.
Write that down. 911 Warcraft.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes! I knew this.
Finally got one.
I knew this would bring a show title.
There.
I knew this would bring a show title. Anyway, she called 911 reporting that a pirate was attacking her car.
This bitch does not know her mythical creatures.
No.
See, that's why Conor P fucking me, because somebody couldn't get their fucking nerdy shit right.
Exactly. Like, this is clearly a high elf, obviously. When police
they were like, when it was me, they were like, that's a wood elf. His dick is out. It's a wood elf.
When police got there, they detained Conrad Bass of Glendale, Oregon. So
that sounds like a high elf.
Wait. Conrad of Glendale.
It's a hobbit?
Which he pronounced on his... when they asked him where he was from, he said, Glendor. No, it's fucking Glendale, you fucking faggot.
This story gets so much better, too. Bass told officers that he wasn't a pirate, but a high elf engaged in battle with the evil Morgoth. Morgoth is a character created by J.R.R. Tolkien in the prequel to Lord of the Rings stories.
He's quoting a prequel, you fucking
In the stories, he's a character from which all evil grew.
Mm-hmm.
Bass, who was cited for criminal mischief and transported to Providence Hospital, also told officers he had taken LSD. The woman's car received several puncture marks.
That's Legolas' secret drugs. LSD. Gage had to wait.
For shame. For shame.
I got that.
No. I want to know the real details. Did they have to fucking taser a guy in chainmail?
Man, there's none of that on here, but man, like just what there is.
Sounds like a
is
fly
good
hitting a
enough.
bug
But we can use our imagination just assume. Could you imagine like the freaking the
prongs?
Portland Police Department freaking like, oh my God, what the what?
What the fuck we got here? Well, we clearly have a 1089, which is a high fucking elf.
A high elf. No, this really is a high elf.
Well, is it 1089 or is it 1062? Is he with sword? Does he have a shield?
He has both sword and shield.
That's a 42011.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Check.
Let me rewind it back here. Chainmail, helmet. Yep, thank you, Komar. Chainmail, helmet, shield, and carrying a sword and staff. So he has sword and staff and shield.
That's against the rules.
How's he doing that?
You don't have an equipment slot.
Bow staff, clearly strapped to the back.
Fair enough, but I mean, he's not a paladin here.
I don't know. High elves are that pompous.
Are they really?
I know my D&D motherfucker.
Fair enough.
Fucking arrogant assholes.
I hate that we have to go to the expert here and go.
No,
let me pull up my D&D player's handbook.
No, we did because I have a legitimate question. Like sword and shield that indicates some type of a tanker or a damage dealer. No, but he's got
Paladin
a staff.
is considered a tank.
He's got a staff though. It's like
it's his backup weapon. You gotta have a backup.
Healer. I mean, does he have that much in his inventory?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
You just can't wield both at the same time.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so
what kind of sword was it?
It doesn't say.
It was broadsword. Guaranteed
we'll go broadsword. We'll go broadsword for the sake of
Because a great sword, you can't wield a shield in a great sword.
Well, he is a high elf, so he could be doing short sword.
No, high elves are tall.
True.
Halflings are short.
No, short sword.
But that's why it's a short sword.
Fair enough.
It's shorter creatures use it.
Broadsword.
Well,
I'll show you my
but he had a
sword.
claymore, okay?
That's two-handed.
He had a dirk.
You can't wield a shield at the same time as
the man had a dirk.
Fair enough.
Dirk.
But yeah, that's the sword story for the week because I had to do it.
Well, thank you
I was
very
getting
much.
Nostalgic.
So he's like Kurgan from Highlander.
Yeah.
The bad guy.
Here we are, all the princes of the universe. Sorry.
Gage had a fucking.
You say Highlander, I automatically just ripped the fucking theme song.
Gage had a fucking 80s moment there. Was Highlander 80s?
It was early 90s.
The movies
was it 90s?
The movies were
early
80s.
90s.
Yeah, the movies were 80s, but the TV show on USA, I used to watch that shit all the time.
Oh, man.
6, 7 seasons. It went for
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Duncan MacLeod.
Duncan MacLeod.
It
There could
Paul.
only be one. I was stationed with a guy who had the replica of the sword.
Oh, of course.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it was
Which was an ivory-handled
MacLeod,
dragon.
They had a catalog for that shit for a while.
Yeah, like there's a picture floating around somewhere of me holding the sword too. It was fucking
Well,
awesome.
you have a collection of swords on your mantle, I see.
Oh yeah, the samurai collection. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
That's my roommate actually brought those.
Yeah, see, technically you'd
So
have...
Wakasashi and his Zukalulu and
yeah, the Wakasashi, and you have the...
we have the one up top for, what was it?
That's a Tanto.
Yeah, Tanto.
It's a Tanto, and then you have the
Indians use
katana.
samurai swords?
Katana is the bottom.
Yeah.
Huh?
Indians use samurai swords?
Yes, I did. Daughter feather. Yes, on either category. Just for the point of the fucking podcast.
No, Indians use scimitars.
Moving on.
Nerd check, motherfucker. I'm probably wrong. But
being in liberal arts for as many years as I have now.
Liberal art.
Because he likes to waste his time and money.
Being in college is, as long as I have now. Me and Komar can go toe to toe on some fucking nerd/geek shit.
I got Google right here, man.
Don't make me pull up my Google.
I'll Google right in your face.
I'll Google this shit.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
New porn website, Spoogle.
Spoogle.
They had the one that
Plentyofpot.com.
Still for sale, by the way.
Go to plentyofpot.com
for $7,500.
Yeah, who wants it? It's for the cost of a car for me.
That a minimum of $4,500.
$63,000. I really want a Tesla.
Okay, I just Googled Spoogle.
I wasn't gonna do it.
No domain. It's
available.
It is available. It sounds available.
I already bought one website for no fucking reason.
First thing that comes up is an Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
Definition. Do we want to hear it?
They used to have
splooge to your Google results.
They used to have Booble.
Oh, yeah, I'm at the top.
I mean, Booble was a legit
Booble?
porn site.
Was it really?
Yeah, I used to use it.
How did this skip me?
Yeah,
How did I miss it?
well, it was a little bit before your time.
Of course, I am. We've established like I am a youngin in your eyes.
See, you're around 26.
Yeah, 20. I am 26.
Okay,
yeah.
see, I'm about to turn 30. Adam's about to turn 31. So,
Well, 31 going on 48.
Fair enough.
of course.
But real
I'm
quick,
dying
before you
fast.
tangent off, do we want to hear the definition of spoogle?
Might as well since we're here.
I'm gonna edit it out.
To come ejaculate maliciously into one's eye.
Malicious.
How do you do
It
malicious?
says maliciously.
Is that like the difference between assault and aggravated assault?
Yeah.
Take that, motherfucker! Whoa, all right.
Like I said, I'm just prison gay.
You got two types of high fluid pressure in you. Blood and jizz.
Gage is Liam Neeson, Peter
Sarsgaard.
Sarsgaard Gage.
Sarsgaard.
Blow like a shotgun.
I cannot pronounce that any other way than
Sarsgaard.
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 He must have got picked on a lot as a kid. Hey,
Yeah.
Sarsgaard, look.
I don't know why you get picked on. That's a defense against a disease.
Sarsgaard. Yeah. Touche.
Like, dude, come here. You can protect me from this shit.
Well met.
We're going to like Thailand or Bangkok, wherever they have that shit.
Thailander?
Thailander.
There can only be 3.
Thailander.
Thailander.
Thailander fighter.
It's
What?
not gonna win. But
Thailander.
Thai fighter lander.
Thailander.
Thailand.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
There can only be 3.
What is going on? When did we lose control of the show?
About 2012.
Fair enough.
The Thailanders, like, whenever, like, they do a normal sword duel like Highlanders do, but they tie their wrists together so they can't get that far apart. Until somebody dies, you're attached to each other.
You're just giving us me and Gage ideas.
You guys should come to Jive on 22nd. Some crazy shit happening.
There is going to be some crazy shit happening.
Yes, there is.
There's going to be monster trucks and midgets and gentlemen's duels.
I'm gonna have no part of it. I have to show my face there again, so I'm not.
Oh, well, we're going to keep it civil.
We will be in control.
We're gonna, no, seriously.
I don't even keep it still at the open mic.
I'm going to keep it fun for the bar because I want to be invited back, and especially if they're going to help us out like they did last time. Winger. We're going to need a bigger tab. I'm just letting you fucking know that.
We ran up the tab and still had to pay more.
They were so good with us. They gave us a $100 bar tab. That took care of us more than any other bar has ever done before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to need to raise that by at least 25%. I'm just saying. And we're still going to end up paying like $20 a piece.
I even limited the tab to like 3, maybe 4 people, and then we still jacked it up.
We fucked it up. Yeah,
we had what, 6, 7 people on the podcast that
God, we had Derby, we had Hippie, we
Jerry,
had Ben,
Brian,
you and me. We had 5.
Brian, one of the regulars sat in.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Brian
so
did.
6.
Okay, so 6.
How many motherfuckers are in this motherfucking podcast?
Well, we had a lot of guests that time.
Well, we got a lot less now. I mean,
some people keep not showing up. You know.
Go fuck yourself, Komar.
Don't worry, I think you and your Roach are still neck and neck.
Are we really?
No, he's ahead of you, way ahead of you.
Well, we lost Candy that mission trip. And,
yeah, well.
Wait, what? How do we lose Candy?
I would say loser so much as
somewhere in Uganda, I think she went on this crazy mission trip. Hadn't been heard from since.
Fair enough.
She's been seen.
Oh man. No, like the evolution of.
I'll pour some out for my homies that ain't here no more.
All right.
Kenan, he's probably somewhere with some volleyball league.
Kenan.
Roach is probably up at Little J's.
Yeah, Roach is at. No, I'm confirming it right now. Roach is at Little J's.
Kenan probably. Actually, I'll give Kenan some credit. He probably moved up to Hunger Game rules.
You know, we should see if we can get Kenan for the 100.
Dude, that'd be epic.
Just to stand in and go.
Still have
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch is here. Don't give him a microphone. Just let him stand here.
Yeah, I missed the Sasquatch.
Well, we should invite him out to drink with us. Anyway.
He was like, I didn't record an episode with him, but when I was like back in hearing all this, I'm like, man, Kenan is a great personality on the podcast. He's got the voice.
Unless he talks about sports.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only thing. He's a big sports fanatic.
Mistake number 1.
Friggin'.
Well, what was funny about Kenan is he had his own when he first started off. Like I wouldn't have done this podcast whatsoever if Kenan hadn't have said he was doing it.
Right.
Because initially this podcast was all supposed to be done at Slade's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
that's a very shady environment.
So like Kenan kept going, hey, we're going to record at your house, right? And Slade was like, I got drunk the last time we talked about it, so no.
No.
and I was like, guys, I got equipment. We can record wherever. And that was my mistake. Because after that, it was every week. We were recording shit. So like if it hadn't been for Kenan going, we should do our own podcast, I would have never gotten involved. Yeah.
Well, honestly, the Whiskey Brothers kind of put in that planted that seed.
They kind of did.
Because the origin story of how the Bloody Gun Club got started was we were at a Whiskey Brothers show, and it was me, you, Kenan, and then we were just talking before they even hit the record button, and they were just sitting up. Sam actually was sitting up there, and he was just like, we're just having a conversation, and we're making them laugh. Him and John Wessling.
All of our bullshit.
Yeah, and they were like, and then Sam just kind of looks at us like, y'all need a microphone. Y'all need to record that shit. And then we were just like, why don't we?
Well, I mean, the true origin of the word Bloody Gun Club, I mean, that
did spawn from the Whiskey Brothers.
That spawned
162.
That actually spawned from Roach and Sam.
That's right.
The story, actually, their episode titled Bloody Gun Club is 162.
Yeah.
Might be 62.
I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, but that was the true story of the dead body they were trying to get rid of.
Yeah, that's right.
That's where the term Bloody Gun Club came from.
Yeah, and then I think it was John Wessling saying how cool of fans that they had. We were in that.
Gage
John Wessling referenced Ray Liotta and
Goodfellas, yep.
And
that's right.
When he pulls out that 38 Special snub-nosed revolver, beats that dude half to fucking death with it, and then takes it to that chick and goes, "Here, hide this for me," and walks away, and she fucking did it.
We would do that for the Whiskey Brothers. That's where that's where the moniker got coined.
That was where it was a reference to us as a group.
We would do that for the Whiskey Brothers.
And it came down to, it was just like, dead body, put it over there.
Yeah. Why are you talking in past tense?
True.
Some shit has happened.
Things have happened.
There has been some shit go down.
Stuff has went down for the only explanation I will give is reasons.
I automatically go into surveillance mode when I go to Whiskey Brothers live podcast because I'm looking for certain people to see if they show up and give them a warning.
Yeah. Well, clearly it happened when we started getting phone calls from certain Whiskey Brothers going, "Hey, is this a problem for y'all? Because we're worried here." And us, of course, are like, "Don't worry about it." But if you're listening to this and you're wondering what the fuck we're talking about, and you have not listened to the Whiskey Brothers, go to praisewhiskey.com, give them a visit. That's where our mothership is. That's
pretty much.
I refer to them as when it's
our whiskey dads.
I say the ignoble benefactors.
Whatever.
Whoa.
I'm not saying that shit.
Gage is like, slow down there, college boy. I was like, no, Gage, that's me.
I'm a college.
You slow down with your big words.
Slow down with your big words and your magic boxes.
Which is funny because I actually have an associate degree. So
that's funny because I don't. I've been in college for how long? I've been in a community college for how long?
Way to go, jack-off major.
I'm pretty sure I'm at 100 degrees right now.
Because you're running a fever.
I got a fever,
On a prescription, it's more whiskey.
It's more whiskey, more beer, Lone Star beer. It's weird.
It's weird.
Anyways, man, good times.
It's been fun, folks, but I do believe we need to pull it to a close for the evening. I know it's kind of fun.
I hate leaving the people. I really do.
I hate leaving the people.
I really do because when
I refer to as a people,
I get the I get this mic in front of my face and then I'm just like it's just out there and then the people are listening.
He likes having big black shafts in his face.
Yeah.
Well, the deal about this podcast is it's much like cocaine. It's the highs are great, the lows are shitty.
It's really bad for you, but you can't stop.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bad habit that you just can't quit. And we appreciate every single person who listens, and the people who always throw out commentary and say what's up to us.
We love you all.
We do.
In a totally male platonic way. Unless you're a female and you're single, what up?
I won't love you, but you can have a good time.
I'll
have a good time.
I will prison gay you.
I'll just say this: friggin' Gage is married, Komar is a nihilist, and X is down to fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
X is down to fuck. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, trust me.
Well, technically, Komar's down to fuck too, but
I'm single by choice. Her choice.
Well done. All right, folks, we got to leave you for the evening.
We gotta go.
We gotta head out. It's been awesome hanging out at the XHQ.
Thank you.
Thanks for the hospitality. We'll probably drink another couple beers and then hang out and hit the road.
Yeah, I got a long drive.
I'm gonna pass out on the couch and you guys can draw dicks on my
because
face.
I believe the next podcast that we are doing as a team will be the Big 100.
The Big 100. The decade.
He knows the numbers that are encompassed within 100.
He knows binary.
I was just speaking. God damn it, you took it from me.
Slip through your fingers.
Is that why he likes kissing dudes?
Yep.
I did bring that up.
Binary, bisexual.
Yeah.
Nobody's putting that together.
Yeah.
Bi, it's confusing.
I'm glad Gage had to explain that because I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Even on Benadryl, I'm smarter than you guys. Sorry.
All right.
Benadryl gives you false hopes. All right. Love y'all. Stay
Bend
locked
over
and
a
loaded.
drill.
Stay locked
Bend
and loaded.
over a drill.
Stay locked and loaded, folks. This was the Bloody Gun Club podcast.
Signing off.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it has. We'll see y'all next fucking week. Hang in there. Bye. Out.
Oh man, good episode, guys. That was very as